Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Watch My Garden Grow 2021. This is the second episode. In the first episode, you'll remember this year's the year to change my plastic down in the back half of my garden. I accomplished this by first pulling the old up and putting it in the burn pile. It burns very easily and cleanly. Spreading the 6-ply black plastic over your garden. It comes in conveniently in 25 by 100 foot rolls, and it costs about usually 65, 70 bucks. A price I am willing to pay because it lasts about six, 7 years, and it cuts down on pulling weeds like 90%. All right, once you get the garden tilled up good, because you got to till underneath each 5 years, I do a good tilling, 3 or 4 rounds to make sure roots and everything is cut up and diced up and my garden is clear of any roots or weeds. And I put the plastic down. Let's go back and take a look. Put it down, let it warm up. You can see where some of the rows over here, I've got my watermelon and cantaloupe already in. It will form around those rows. And basically makes it real easy to cut your slits in your plastic, and those slits are going to be there for 6 years. So I usually like to design a nice garden, some vertical, some horizontal, so I can see it from the porch. I can sit out back and watch my garden grow off the back patio, porch, deck. All right, so I'm going to have a little piece left over. I'm going to have to find some here. I've just run a little bit short, but I think I have some still in the barn. All right, what we've got so far, we've got collard greens and mustard greens, onions, collard greens and mustard greens, zipper peas, cabbage, 2 rows of snow peas. Up front I've got my potato patch all the way across. I have got Georgia peaches, corn, and silver queen corn up front in the front corn patch. I did corn strings this year. Basically, it's an old trick. I think it's Seminole Indians. I can't remember who taught me. My grandfather told me about it, but it's kind of fun. The kids enjoy it, doing it each month. You make kind of weird angles and strings, and that's what holds your corn up, especially when it gets windy in March. So that's kind of cool. We did corn strings this year. All right, spinach over here, coming up slowly. Spinach goes very, very slowly till it gets about 6, 8 inches up out of the ground. And it is growing slowly. Tomatoes looking good. They're all coming up now. I don't ever have to plant tomatoes. These 2 large barrels that I cut in half and sealed basically keep any of the Florida tomato virus, I call it. It seems like every time you put tomatoes in the ground, they'll be going along real good, and all of a sudden something will come along and eat the roots, and it'll just die overnight. Cutworms, I think it is, but this has solved the problem. I had more tomatoes than I knew what to do with. Brussels sprouts, broccoli and cauliflower, more snow peas. All these are beans. I got squash, pickling cucumbers, 2 more rows of zipper peas. Those are my favorites. All right, asparagus this year. I'm doing pretty good. I've never grown asparagus before, but it's coming up great. Carrots. They just come through. They're coming up good. And my mystery vegetable, which I believe is going to be a Japanese purple tomato. It was a seed out of my mystery seed club. We were supposed to try to find out what the seed is after it comes up. So, all right, I'm going to have blackberries, blueberries, strawberries if I can find them in the tub. And currently right now I'm going to finish putting my plastic down, reroute my watering, my sprinklers so that all the hoses don't pull up to the front. Kind of sort of hide them a little bit if I can. Make it a little bit nicer looking. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. God bless. We'll see you next week. Bye.